Hey there, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Darren, and I want to say the title of this video is Do Not Amputate Your Leg. I want to share a story with you about a man that I helped, only an instrument. I don't do the healing. When we do our part, I like to say there's a God in heaven who does his. Miracles are possible. This is a story about a man that was scheduled to have his leg amputated. He was actually sent home, whatever reason they couldn't see him, and he was on call to come in, and then somebody, a friend of mine, was talking to his boss, heard the story about his sorrowful worker that was all psyched up about finally getting his leg amputated after having 3 months with cancer in it. And so I went and saw the boss. The boss said he's not going to want to talk to you. His family's gonna hate you because he was so psyched up after finally accepting the fact that the leg had to be amputated. Um, I just tried to call up Carlos, and his number's disconnected. So I was going to get him on a testimony here on the phone. Um, but I do have a picture of the leg here. I'm going to show you what it looked like, and I want to tell you really how simple it is to. These principles are basic in general that anybody can benefit from them. You know, when we're sick, it's for one reason. It's because we are out of God's laws, the laws of health, if you will, universal laws that govern all principles of life. You know, there's just too much of the bad and not enough of the good. If we remove the bad and put in the good, then health is a guarantee. Um, okay, I got the picture of the leg here, and this is the you can see the leg how black it is, and that's you can see it's kind of doesn't look too good. And then we had him. Actually, this is a picture of the leg just after 1 day of bandaging. Um, and see if I can I'll let you meet Carlos here. So, they're popping out then? They're bigger? Yeah. I don't got very much volume. I was going to skip this video. Going to go to I phoned them when his phone was connected. You can kind of see the pictures of what I did by wrapping the bandage up with the leg with charcoal. And he's under the infrared light. I'll explain to you what I did there, and then I'm going to let you listen to this telephone call that he was unaware of. This call was 3 or 4 days after I met him. On the way to see him, I made a video. Maybe later I can upload the conversation. But I said, we can help this man. I was telling the guy that drove me there that we can help this guy. 99.9% that we can help this man to reverse the need to have his leg amputated. I said the only trouble, the only disease that we can't heal is unwillingness to try. So anyways, we went and saw the guy, and it turned out they actually cut away his kneecap and his leg years before, but the cancer came back, and so when I seen him, it's like, wow, it's like kind of disappointed that the bone was not there, but nevertheless, he had a spike in his leg, a pig, what do you call it, pin, a long pin from the hip to the shin there, tied in there. So you know, once the medical so-called profession cuts things out, it makes it a lot more difficult. But nevertheless, he still wanted to keep his leg, and he saw what it looked like, how black it was, and so he was just happy to save the leg. So first thing I did was I got him to do some hydrotherapy. I couldn't stick around, had a meeting in town, so I said, look, get a bucket of hot water, put your leg in the water for 4 minutes, and in the cold water for a minute. 4 minutes in the hot, and then cold, 4 and 1. This is all simple alternating of that. It's called hydrotherapy. Also, after that, I got him to yeah, I showed up later in that evening, and I put some ozonated olive oil. That's oxygen bound into the oil through oxygen 3 to massage out onto the leg. And then I did some, then we put a bandage on it with the charcoal and flaxseed ground up in the charcoal. I'll explain it a little bit more if you, this is my book. It's on Amazon.com, Divine Power, Human Strength, giving you 10 master keys to health and mind success. And it'll explain more about that here. Also, you can just check out my website, abetterwayhealthministry.com, how these simple remedies work. So he put the bandage on, and I told him wear it for 8 hours, and in the morning you take it off. I said, when you smell that bandage, you're gonna smell so bad. Well, the wife just about threw up, removing the bandage and washing out the fabric so they can use that same cloth to for the second bandage. She said she was just gagging because of the odor. The second day the bandage was not so bad, and the third day there was no odor in the bandage. So that's how fast that bandage worked to draw the the charcoal bandage to draw the toxins out of the leg. And so after the first day, we repeated with the also the infrared light, and also the massage. I had an electric massage tool, and some exercises I subscribed for. He seems he's got no kneecap, can't bend the leg, but to move his foot and get some kind of circulation exercise going. And so that's it in a nutshell. I'm sure that might raise a lot of questions, but basically it was increasing the oxygen to the limb by drawing out the poisons through the detoxification bandage. And then once you draw out the poisons, then the cells can breathe. The blood is not contaminated with all these toxins, and so it can carry the oxygen to deposit it to the cells. And it's that simple. The hot and cold was to hot opening the blood vessels, and cold contracting them, so opening and closing and dilating and contracting these the blood vessels and the blood in the veins, and actually plunging the blood in and out of the capillaries, and just depositing all this good rich nutrition. Well, even actually the blood, based on the same diet. He didn't change his diet, didn't tell him to do anything about what his diet was. Just the existing blood that he had in his body to circulate through the limb, basically did that miracle. And well, I said I was going to let you hear this. Okay.
Carlos.
I got John, my friend, to call him up.
Hello, Carlos.
Hi there.
Hi, it's John Chapman with
John.
Aaron. Aaron's been kind of busy this morning, so he wasn't able to get back with you until now, but I wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing, how you feeling.
Unbelievable.
You're kidding.
Unbelievable.
Tell me about it.
This is something like coming from the heaven or something.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. My leg is just like normal.
Whoa, that's something. Huh.
Yeah.
He said it was like unbelievable, something like from the heavens. His leg was normal, and he went on to say,
And when did that start?
Well, you take the Band-Aid?
Yeah, I was just wondering what made the big difference. I guess it was the Band-Aid, huh?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I told you, John, it's like 90 degrees, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 180.
Yeah, 180. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh man, that's great.
Last night I sleep like baby and at all. Well, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I don't.
you see, so he goes on with that.
I do my water therapy today, and
He's doing his therapy that
oil therapy. I'm waiting just for
The
the best
olive
day I
oil
can
with
manage.
the oxygen 3 in there.
Just unbelievable. I just fall
Unbelievable.
asleep
That's all I can say. And that makes me feel good
for
because
2 hours
here's a
a
guy
week.
that was here's a guy that was like so sad if you're gonna lose your leg, and then the good news is that you don't have to. So he's telling all his friends, obviously, and the word's getting around. And as a result, there's a couple more people that have cancer, and so I want to keep you updated on what I'm doing here. And I just am sure to help. You know, it's this medical missionary work is such a great need for people to work in the field of natural health and healing. And I'm just actually running out on Craigslist looking for people that want to come and join me on this. It's beautiful living in Costa Rica here for 5 months of the year, and then the rest of the time back in Canada. And so we got a very it's a very exciting lifestyle to be of value to people. Check out my website. Please check out my website. It's a betterwayhealthministry.com. And that's going to give you a better idea of what we're doing here. Also, once again, I want to promote this book. It's on Amazon.com. Divine Power, Human Strength. And it's not something that I wrote. Honestly, it's 10 years ago I started writing this book, researching and writing this book. So if you have any kind of ailment, drop me a line. I'd be happy to talk to you. And thanks for listening to this video. Yeah, we don't have to be sick. There's only one reason why we're sick. Too much of the bad, not enough of the good. Get out the bad, put in the good. And it's, I like to say it's a guarantee, but I can't say that. But our chances of recovering from any illness are very, very, very good. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and I'm gonna post it. Thanks.